Hey, what's going on, teammates? In Nobody's Coming to Save You, we talk a lot about storytelling. We talk a lot about struggle. My preferred form of storytelling is the generosity of scars, the repurposing of struggle in the service of others through narrative competence. And a lot of people will ask me, how do I put my story together? And honestly, there's all kinds of ways to do it. At the most basic level, if you are going to integrate your scar story into anything, I say you always start with a pivotal moment, a defining moment that happened in your life, that if you're going along this way and something happened and bam, you found yourself on a whole new trajectory. You would look back on that moment and say, that moment changed the trajectory of my life. Now, it might be traumatic, it might be epic, it might be something really good that happened in your life. For me, a Green Beret walked into a soda shop and my life never was the same after that. He set me on a path to become a Green Beret myself. He helped initiate my hero's journey. And so finding that pivotal moment is one of the first things that you can do as you're trying to figure out how to tell your scar story. And then remember the struggle that we talked about? Metaphorically, it's the belly of the whale. It's where you find your shoulder squarely up against a massive struggle and you're trying to figure out your way through it. And you go through a series of conflicts and obstacles to get through that struggle, providing us with the sensory detail and what it was like for you to go through that struggle. It may be a struggle on the inside. It may be a struggle on the outside. It might be actually going through a hurricane, or it might be a hurricane in your soul as you wrestle with the moral injury of how the war ended. It could be any number of things, but the point is you have that pivotal moment and then you have the belly of the whale that follows, the struggle as you respond to that pivotal moment. And then finally, it's the coming home piece. It is the resolution of the story. You've had the pivotal moment, you've ended up in the belly of the whale as a result of that pivotal moment, and then there's resolution. Whether you achieved your goal or not, maybe you failed. But what did you learn? How did you change? These are the things that make storytelling so powerful because, see, people locate themselves in your story. They locate themselves in the pivotal moment, in the struggle, and they certainly, when you talk about how you changed or what you learned, then those become deep, deep lessons for them that get imprinted on their, at a cellular level. And they feel as if they lived the experience themselves. Now, at an organizational level, people ask me that too. Well, how do you work that? Very simple. Where we've been, where we are, where we're going. Even at an all-hands meeting, you can talk that way. The where we've been is kind of the pivotal moment, and the struggle. Where we are now, right, is just a status of what's going on, and here's where we're going, right? That's what we've learned, how we've changed, the vision. You can do this externally when you're talking to clients. Here's where we've been, here's where we are, here's where we're going. So you can do this kind of storytelling and put it into action at a personal level and an organizational level, or both. If you want to go deeper on that and you want to go beyond what's in my book, Nobody's Coming to Save You, I strongly encourage you come on over to Patreon, man. Go to my Scott Mann Patreon site, the link below. Click on that and we go super deep on how to put your story into action, and you can come along with me as I put my stories into action from the stage, different kind of engagements, standing the play up again. You'll see it in action in my life, and then you can transfer it into yours. Thanks for what you do, and I'll see you on the rooftop.